Hey everyone, Erica Woods here with Apex Systems. Had an amazing time at the event, great questions, great discussion. Wanted to share some of my favorite tips when it comes to just the branding and job search process. First and foremost, one of my favorite things to talk about is just the why me piece of it. And I've been in staffing and really involved in community efforts in different groups for 16 years at this point. And it's always surprising to me the things that people leave off their resume that can really help differentiate you as a candidate and give you what I like to call a candidate advantage. So just ask yourself, what makes me different? How can I stand out amongst the other potentially hundreds of resumes that might be in consideration for a position you're really excited about or a company you really want to work at? So some of my favorite potential advantages or differentiators, and you won't have this whole list, that's okay. And if you don't have anything on this list, maybe that should be part of your plan for just growth, development, networking, and just candidate marketing, and learn some new skills along the way. But if you have any of this, make sure you have it on your resume. Technical training courses, Udemy, Udacity, Cyber is doing a current 50% off right now. YouTube videos, conference training courses. There's so much out there that you can take advantage of, especially in technology. So, maybe make an effort if you aren't already 1 hour a month of additional learning, and just don't forget to add that stuff to your resume. While you do want to keep that resume to 2 to 3 pages, it always is helpful to show what you've done, especially if it's an in-demand skill like Python or other top coding languages or Agile Scrum. Make sure that stuff is represented on your resume. Any coursework towards certification. So if you've taken coursework towards the Security Plus or PMP or SAFE or whatever, feel free to add the specific coursework, even if you don't have the certification yet. Again, I'm a huge advocate of even if you can only attend one conference a year, and a lot of those are free right now and virtual. And if you can't attend live, a lot of conferences post all the tracks and the recordings on their YouTube channels if they have one. So again, lots of different things, pet projects, especially if you're a developer, anything that you've written and contributed. And that's another opportunity, especially with women in tech. Maybe you post and write something on your LinkedIn article, and it could be something technical, like 5 things I learned while studying for the PMP, or it can be, 3 takeaways from my job search to help other people. You could then post that in the LinkedIn, Austin Women in Tech group. But publications, it's something all of us have access to through LinkedIn at this point. Awards, achievements, volunteer experience. I'm a huge fan, even if it's you helped adopt a family for Salvation Army. Make sure that stuff that shows you're a good human and you give back, which is a skill that, again, can really differentiate you as represented. And last but not least, groups associations. So if Austin Women in Tech isn't already on your resume, that should be represented on there, that you're a member. And if you've contributed in any way, and maybe it's just you helped plan one event, figure out how to frame that and put that on there. So that's kind of my first big tip. My second tip is just making sure that you have a plan. One of my jobs with Apex is to make sure there's lots of good content to help job seekers and candidates. And my favorite resource, and you can just kind of go to the top of our site and search. We have over 300 resources. It's kind of overwhelming. But my favorite, one of my favorite resources, I've probably got 10 or 12, is this job search agenda. And you can scroll down and it gives you all the different components that could go into a successful job search. And there's different links embedded throughout that you can look at. So this is a good starting point. But what I wanted to show you is just, it's so important to have a plan for how you approach your job search. And I'm all about, attacking it with a friend or a partner or somebody else who's part of Austin Women in Tech, who's going through this journey with you. So, this is a good example So I would definitely encourage you to check out that article, check out this job search to-do list, and just ask yourself, what am I already doing? But what could I be doing? Like proactively reaching out to recruiters. And that's another one of my favorite tips to share. If you aren't already, prospecting local recruiters, do an advanced search, jump on LinkedIn, where everyone in the recruiting world likes to hang out a lot during the work week. Hopefully not on weekends, but during the work week, recruiters typically have LinkedIn open. That LinkedIn actually gets more visibility, your messages, than emails do. So after you have a strong LinkedIn profile that really paints you in a professional light, do prospecting and outreach. So do an advanced search, look up recruiters, look up 30-mile radius, put in some buzzwords. So if you're looking for a project manager job, put in project management as a keyword to try to identify recruiters locally that support project managers. And then, yes, it's good to look at their website first to see if they have any available jobs. But even if they don't, and it looks like they focus on supporting project managers, recognizing that the majority of jobs that people have available are hidden, they're part of that hidden job market, so they aren't published. It never hurts to simply say, hey, I'm part of Austin Women in Tech. I'm seeking project management jobs. I would love to connect with you. Do you have anything available? When can we talk for 10 minutes? And just try to set up a conversation proactively with recruiters who look like they could help you. But again, all about having a plan and really understanding what goes into that plan, because what I've learned over the last 15, 16 years is that simply doing your resume, your LinkedIn profile, and applying for jobs, that is not going to help you successfully get the positions that you want. You have to be strategic and understand everything that goes into it that can help you. I hope this was helpful. Good luck. And if you're looking for more tips and tricks, get connected with me on LinkedIn. I wrote an article last year with my top 21 favorite tips that you can get access to. And that links to all the additional resources that I would really, really recommend. Good luck. Thank you so much.